What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven here with some more Fairytale Fables, and it's been a second since I have played some Fairytale Fables, and the reason for that is I currently have 49 crowns, 49 times that I have come first place in this game, and 50 seems like a pretty big, important number, so I wanted to do some live commentary when I did that, and we are going to do a Chaos Mode game for that, make it extra special. None of these are like super exciting, right? Oh, I actually haven't seen Queen of Hearts yet before. Paint your board spaces red or black. And then you have characters in red spaces, black spaces shrink more and more. Interesting. I'm not sure why the shrinking is not great. How about this? The first time you reach level 4 and 6, add a free level 6 character. This is, yeah, this is fine. We'll play with this one. I think this is possibly the first time that I've bought a hero in Fairytale Fables, but it seems like a good time to do it here for our 50th crown. Quick interruption, because Fairytale Fables just put out this announcement as soon as I finished recording this video, but the game is now available officially on mobile for Android in the Google Play Store and for iOS in the Apple Store. So check it out and play the game on mobile today. And that's right, we get a revive charge here in this mode. Sweet Oranges with the Talking Frog seems good. It looks like we actually have a free roll again. I'm not sure if that's because they added it back to the game or if that's just because you get it in Chaos Mode. I feel like that is a result of Chaos Mode. Could lock here for the short sword, but if we have a free roll every turn, let's roll with it, baby. Let's roll on through and see if we can find some more fun stuff. We should be winning this first fight with our 6/6. That's pretty big. Yep, we will grab an early victory, which is good. A pair of bluebells, though we can't buy the pair. We could free roll and try to find some better stuff. I think we're at least looking for a short sword or a better spell. Yeah, we'll pick up a short sword here. And then we have Lizard Recruiter, or we could put the item onto Dwarfy, which will make it a 3/3, or I could just take a 3/2 that has a sort of nice ability on it. It's not a crazy powerful ability. I think it's relatively weak even. But like, do I care that much about one additional health? Not really. So we'll check out this lizard and see if we can make any fun stuff happen with this. I do believe I'm in a live mode, but I'm not sure how likely it is that a live chaos game will have real opponents. Really live just means we've got the timer. Previously, when I've played chaos mode, I have done async just so that way I have the chance to take everything in, and there's some new stuff in the game. Okay, no, this is just Elaine. And she's getting +1/+1 for the free prints. It would be nice if like the Lizard Recruiter gave a little bit of extra stats. I don't hate Sword Squire plus Sleeping Cat as just a reasonable pickup here. I think I will go for that. It's not super crazy, super impressive, but I think I will go for it. And then I'll backline the free print so that Sword Squire has that one extra to work with. Could sell off my short sword here to pick up a Smiling Sprout. I think that that's worth it because I can put the Smiling Sprout on the Sword Squire. Could have also gone for the Young Parrot here, but I like me a Smiling Sprout. I've been pretty vocal about liking this card since the 4-cost spell is in the game late game. This is a little bit late for a Smiling Sprout, but I think still pretty good. And it looks like a win here. Pretty straightforward. So we're winning all these fights, which is good, because we are applying some damages to the rest of the lobby. I don't hate Fluff on 3.0. I also don't hate Snow White on 3.0. but I also kind of like just new Ewing something on this 3.0 turn. Do I just sell out of Lizard Recruiter? Probably. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake. So I should have purchased the Snow White here, because if this turns into a red fluff... Oh, you can get a familiar with this. Well, I was not expecting that. Does this have to go front row because it has a familiar on it? No, there's just a different weird bug. Okay. Great. What does this do? So I kind of forget what familiars do, but this Happy Seal is getting additional stats from the Sword Squire. I protect my master and do attacks. I think this is good. Let's throw in a free roll. We find another young Fluff. Also the Beast. I don't hate another boost card with this familiar, and just it's a solid booster. Alright, got attacked into, which I think is bad. Yeah, I think it's kind of bad when these get attacked into. Dying Breath, give my stats to Juliet's cat. No, not super interested in that. Let's start here. I think you really want your familiar attacking, so... Yeah, but these are both royals. Let's try to find something else. So we could Elaine, or we could throw in another Rapunzel's Prince. The fact that this is also a... Oh, I wonder if we can True Love's Kiss this again. I will still try to True Love's Kiss the Happy Seal, though we might not be able to. And I think I'm just going to first attack with the Freed Prince. So it's a little bit awkward that our back line is full of royals, and we're swinging in with the Freed Prince first, but I think we want to get in with this early, so that way the Happy Seal can actually do its thing. And yeah, I definitely want to support the cat as much as possible. I could see doing something like this. I'm giving up stats here on the Rapunzel's Prince, so I think this is a little bit better. And I'm not going to worry about the Demon Steel. We're just going to roll on by. So the main thing that... Oops, camera froze. Main thing that that was freezing a bunch right before I pressed record, but I thought we might be able to get lucky and get a little bit into the video before that just fully crashed on me. But it's crashed. It's done. But we are definitely strong here when our familiar doesn't immediately get attacked. I don't know how this works with Magical Fox. It is 3.2, so I'm not super excited about Magical Fox. But I think we take it. I think we throw in some sweet oranges here as well. Got Demon's Deal, Elaine. And possibly just like grabbing Longsword, Demon's Deal, Elaine. Just for a nice big ranged character. Double supporting here is good. I think this is solid. Oh yeah, we also definitely want to get this in. Forgot about that. And because this is a ranged character, we could try something out like this instead, but then the Magical Fox never gets to attack. So I think I like this. A little bit of extra health on this is fine. Potentially give it some survivability. Yeah, I'm not super sure if there's like better familiars as the game goes on, but I'm not like... I mean, a seal is fine. It allows me to put more stats on the board without being able to put more stats on the board. So as you can see, like, we're really strong. And if we're just playing tempo, just playing strong, we should be able to take over. What is this? Every time you buy 2 characters in one turn, add 1 random character to your shop. They cost 2 gold less. This feels a little bit awkward at this. Oh, wow, I got a free good boy. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's take this, see if we can get a cool treasure to go along with the good boy. Your characters have +1/+1 and an additional one for each empty space. No, we're taking Slay Moon, and we are taking River Wish Mermaid, and we are sending good boy to the moon with our longsword here. Beautiful. Beautiful. I could still see trying to fit in Elaine. I don't need it though. And I could also try to pick up this runic sword. Yeah. Do we just go for Genie Sandstorm? The problem is, I actually don't want to... Like, it kills two things that we'd already be able to slay against. I almost want the runic sword, just to make sure we get this good boy online. But I don't... I'd have to sell 3 things to buy it. I could sell this sword. It's 4 more attack. Alright, let's go for it. I think that just making sure this good boy slays is just such a big game here. Weak Monster Charm could actually be really solid once we get it online, but I want to make sure we keep it online here. And it might be a mistake to even put the seal on it too, just so that way we guarantee good boy gets this first attack and is slaying, because yeah, that attack didn't count for it. So I don't know, maybe we just grew the seal though, and if we grew the seal, that could be really strong. So let's see. Did the seal grow? Yeah, the seal did grow. So that's actually pretty good too. I think that this is solid. Steal +3/+2 permanently from the wearer to throw it onto something else later seems solid, but I'm gonna go for God Rays. And, ooh, okay, yeah, Radiant Fairy's really good, but so is another Little Mermaid. It's actually not that important. I think the Radiant Fairy is more important. But I like both of these things. I could just sell out of Sword Squire plus Cat, and then get the pair of these in. This is definitely going to be a little bit weak. Maybe I'll play this here, and then another mermaid here, so that way everything has a slay ability. Alright. And can't pick up this or this, unfortunately. I do think I'm going to move this here. I think that that's good. I want to make sure that this good boy is getting the first attack, and the Happy Seal kind of like buffering that attack could actually be a liability. I don't hate locking for Hermes' Blessing next turn. This turn we are up against someone that is almost dead, and I think that's going to be enough pressure and enough power on the board, but I think locking for these boots seems good, and we're just going to scale this good boy to the moon. Fortuna has definitely graced us with a good one here, and I think a win with that. I'm going to pop in these headphones, listen to some music here. I wasn't even paying attention to this fight, but I'm assuming good boy just slayed and stayed. Yeah, must have done. I don't hate trying to triple the Smiling Sprout, with the idea being we will, excuse me, put all of these Smiling Sprout stats onto Good Boy eventually, potentially. I can give Good Boy 6 more health. I don't hate it, but I think we can find better spells. I can make a evil character good. No huge uses for that, though. And I've got the Smiling Sprout triple. We also have a Chameleon, which next turn I could potentially give the Runic Sword to for some fun stuff. Let's see if this treasure winds up being anything for me. Evil characters, selling probably just an additional character. I don't know. I could skip for 1 gold, but 1 additional character is probably worth 1 gold. Yeah, it makes all of our future rolls that much better. And I think I will play Chameleon next turn and just, like, bench Smiling Sprout for a turn. I think I'm plenty strong enough. And when you're strong, try to find other avenues to push the advantage. That's always my operating procedure. But this is quite a big good boy. Every sleigh giving it +3/+4, thanks to the sleigh moon here too. Yeah, that's not quite gonna take me down, and I do grab a sleigh, and then I grab some more sleighs. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Don't quite get the kill there, but we get very, very close. Your characters have sleigh +1/+2 permanently, and Nocturne charges a star. I think that additional stats on Good Boy, however we can come across them, seems very good. Thinking something like this, but I'm also thinking, yeah, that we need to get as much stats onto the Chameleon as possible this turn. That probably looks something like this. We could put the pouch on it. I think that that's probably worth it, and turn a character evil. Yeah, this is the wrong one. If this could turn the Nocturne good, that would have been good here. But I think I will just spend 5 gold just to give the Chameleon +3/+3. And we could finish off with this. That's fine. Let's take a look at this guy for a second. So, yeah, I mean, their cat here, what is this, Magical Fox, that has grown. Oh, they're going full Stork Post. So the Magical Fox has grown. Oh, they're playing something similar. And that means the Chameleon is not going to be able to slay against it. So it's really just a 50-50 if we can hit one of these other things. I don't think that this spell really changes much of anything, but we will give it a shot. And Good Boy, same number here, 18. So about a 50-50 to slay, but I think still worth going for. It's awkward that we're being greedy against the lobby leader, but we'll just play greedy this turn and we'll play greedy next turn, and it'll work out for us in one of these endeavors. There we go. Chameleon gets the sleigh, and Good Boy gets the sleigh. Attaboy. Atta Good Boy. Good Boy also goes onto the Spirit there, so that is an easy dub against the lobby leader, just like we drew it up there, baby. We could now use New You on Mirror Fairy. However, Mirror Fairy's like an insane hit, so I am happy enough for that. Your other front row characters have Lingering and Boost the back row. I think this is an important tool for high rolling, because I think it allows me to, like, just put this here. Oh, but they boost my back row. Oh, I did not read that carefully. That's my fault. Let's make it a level 6 card. Yeah, I don't know if this was terrible. I want to get the Nocturne in, though, so that I'm doing a bunch of sleighs. I don't really know how the familiars work still. I think we definitely messed some stuff up this turn, but it's alright. What does this do? Ranged star. How about this one? Oh, this is a merchant. Oh, cool. Ooh, magnet on the Good Boy. We don't actually need it. But I kind of like it just with the amount of stats that we currently have on the Good Boy. Let's just make sure we get this sleigh. Don't like that the Nocturne attacks in and dies so early, but surprise character of the same level. So I could use that on the elephant. became a penguin. Don't think that is good. It's like the same thing, right? Yeah, just slightly different stat distribution. Good boy gets the sleigh, though. So we're still doing it. And Mirror Fairy, this is a card that is only available in Chaos mode. And is quite a good card. There's a lot I had to do in those last seconds of the shop. Yeah, we're playing up against the last place opponent again. This should be a pretty easy battle. I did not realize, I guess looking at this board, you can just field your familiars with nothing, attached to nothing. That's pretty interesting. I do think I'll take an Elaine, or a Radiant Fairy, I meant to say. Sea Witch is good because we can just frontline it. This Little Mermaid really isn't doing that much. It might be best to just put it back here and really let this good boy go crazy. And then I might take Radiant Fairy and then God's Rays. We've got a bunch of good cards in our hand that we're not making use of. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. But we are gaining a lot of stats on this good boy every turn. We can do this too. It's probably better. And we're also gaining a lot of stats on the familiar. I really don't know if I understand the familiars, like, at all. But that's fine. At some point I might want to put a Monster Charm on the good boy just because it's getting so many sleighs in here. And hopefully we can do some other cool stuff because this is just looking like a stomp. This game is just looking not close so far. So not really getting the opportunity to do anything like crazy good and powerful. Nocturne didn't even get to slay. Oh, it doesn't actually have a slay ability. Never mind. Oh wait, yeah, it does. Yeah, because it gives itself this slay ability. So Monkey Pirate is now a level 6 card. Wise Merlin. Then we also have Strong Monster Charm. Could throw that on the good boy. We'd have to get rid of the Weak Magnet and the Pouch. Ooh, Dying Breath. Kill my companion and trigger their Dying Breath once. I'm not sure why that's good. Because we have other ways to... I mean, this will just die and trigger its Dying Breath anyways. We grabbed a Fire Mage here, which is not initially great, but there are maybe ways to make it more interesting. This is one additional familiar. I don't think that's super exciting. I kind of do like Narcissus, but I'm also kind of full with other ideas here. Yeah, I wish I had picked up the Narcissus. Healing Potion. Oh, that's a big weapon. Your fluffs have slay. Okay. Gotta sneeze one more time here, I think, coming up. This could go on the Fire Mage, but I think it's good enough here. Wow, these sneezes just keep on coming. Nothing else is super exciting. Yeah, let's twist this. Still not super exciting. Two additional familiars. Okay, 2 level 4 treasures. That's good. It's kind of weird at the same time, but, I mean, you can't turn down 2 additional treasures. Ooh, a bunch of familiars. Neat. My good boy's just so big that it's not dying, which is definitely a little bit silly. But that's a great problem to have, to be honest. We'll find another good boy eventually. And yeah, Little Mermaid to start really pumping up the good boy is also solid. Let's pick that up first. Shop contains an extra character of your level. Your characters have +4/+4, but your hero's underlined text doesn't work. Well, that really doesn't matter to me. But an extra character of my level does matter to me, so I'm going to pick that up. And then let's see where this gets me. Your shop characters cost 1 gold less for each level you are above 3. So that would be +6/+3. I think I'll just take the econ here and take out Crossroads. I think that's good. I think Hot Potato is now value. I wonder if this is real art. It almost looks, I don't know, it's kind of like hyper-realistic even. And now let's see if we can... So, like, any merchant-related things are actually, like, really strong, because you can just buy and sell anything that costs 1. What does this do? Entrance, add my attack to my HP, give your monsters a buff. Fluff. Your characters cannot be damaged by hero attack but don't deal damage back. There we go. There's another good boy. That's basically all I was looking for here. I think I sell out of this thing, but I'm not actually... I mean, this is good just because it's got unyielding and it's a good card. Let's just cut this, buy a good boy, and yeah, that's fine. I don't think, oh, all of my familiars are evil. That probably means you can get good familiars too. I wasn't even thinking about trying to optimize in that way. I mean, these familiars were just gifted to me. I did not actively try to make them a thing. This is solid too. I think I will pick up Nocturne, build towards the treasure on him. Wow. Okay, speaking of treasure, we could have a tier 6 treasure on an upgraded Mirror Fairy, which now gets 120%. I kind of like this. Doubling my auras, I'm not sure if that helps. Orchestra is a big buff. +10, +20. Because all the familiars start to add into the orchestra. But how do you not go for Pirate Safe, huh? And I'm going to get rid of the Parthum here. The magnet is more important on this dog, but so is this sword. This is 9, this is 7, but 7 with a magnet is actually much more important, I think. And this is probably better, the Radiant Fairy. Dying Breath, revive your dead angels, no. Yeah, I think it is important to play this. Elaine's huge. What does this one do? Oh, entrance, give my companion +10/+10. It's not bad. It's too expensive, though. To, like, lock onto here, especially. +2/+2 is worth it, and I think we will sell out of Rapunzel's Prince finally. Well, definitely looks like we're going to win. We're in the top 3 right now, battling up against the ghost. One of the other 2 players is going to take each other out. The only question is, can we get a tier 7 treasure before we win the lobby? That would be pretty great as well, but maybe the good boys will just bring it home for me. Magnet coming in clutch there. Love to see it. And Mirror Fairy gonna hold down the rest of the fort. There we go. Are we now in the finals? Indeed we are. Does my opponent have a revive charge? They do. They do. This might not be the final battle just here yet. Mirror Fairy could replace something for like these final turns. It's so strong. But I also really want to find a Nocturne or a Good Boy, so I'm just going to roll for a treasure because I think that's sweeter. Changing my hero could be sweet. Here we go. Upgraded Good Boy. Can also put a Fire Rune on it right now. What do I have to sell? 4 things in order to get that Fire Rune on it. I don't actually need the pouch or the magnet. I'll put the Fire Rune on it in a moment, but let's do this first. This is going to give me a tier 7 treasure. Everything's upgraded after 2 rounds. Select a level, Infinity Treasure, and destroy me. I don't know if I've ever even gotten this off. So we're going to bench Good Boy. And we're going to try to get a level Infinite Treasure here. I need to not win this fight. Oh, I'm going to let my Slay opponent scale. This is a little spooky. Yeah, I just need to not play these cards. It's fine, it'll be alright. And if I sell... I don't really care about my familiars. I kind of want to keep this, but I definitely want to buy this Fire Rune. So I need to sell 4 things. So I think that's... What am I keeping? I can keep the magnet, or I can keep 1 familiar. Let's keep the magnet. Wham, bam. There we go. I'll actually play this. Oh, I shouldn't have kept the magnet. I shouldn't have kept I should have kept the pouch because I'm putting Fire Rune onto Good Boy, and I'm not going to be using the magnet from now on. And I don't really care about like the scaling at this point either. Hopefully we are strong enough right now to... I kind of want them to attack here, so that's my best character. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think we ever win this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect, and we still have our revive charge. But so does my opponent. So maybe I should be trying to win. Yeah, I think I can probably just play for the win now because my opponent has the revive charge. So we'll just crack onto the revive charge. Could this be good here or here? It could really be. I think it's fine here though too. Could grab the Sea Witch now. I kind of like a combat spell or the means to throw these stats onto Good Boy. If I find another Sea Witch in a moment though, I will play it. Big opportunity cost for the freshen up. I'm not going to go for it just this second. Yeah, so Hot Potato. If you have the thing where everything costs 1 less, Hot Potato is really cool. The character's boosting me. Yeah, it's probably playable here. God's Rays. Frontline Succubus. I'll grab the Sea Witch now, said I would. Another Radiant Fairy. Kinda good. It starts to become a little bit of a liability that the Sea Witch is an evil character because Good Boy might Oh, there's a proud corgi here. I might get out of Sea Witches then. I know I just spent 5 on one. But I think getting a corgi onto this board is pretty good. I don't want it to get attacked by the flyer, but I don't really think there's a great way around that. So, awkward that I bought the Sea Witch, but if Good Boy ever lands on corgi, it's just an insane amount of stats. I'll move the corgi around as well, as needed. Good Boy does not die, which is really awkward. Just Friendly Spirit. Now, Friendly Spirit goes on corgi there, and corgi dies, but the Good Boy is able to put its stats onto Elaine, which is just enough to allow me to take 8 and lose my revive charge. All right, what's my infinity level treasure? Multiply the effects of your other treasures by 4. Your characters have +40, or your front row character stats are multiplied by 2. Gotta go for Zeus's lightning here. And things are getting a little bit scary all of a sudden. Good Boy I'm really looking for Good Boy to die early. Okay, a Circe's Cup should probably be it. I'll remind you, my opponent still has their revive charge. Oh, I hope we didn't throw. I hope we did not throw here. Let's go for the Circe's Cup. We can maybe find a second Circe's Cup for the next fight, too. And just roll down for that, because that could really mess somebody up. I do think a Succubus is good, a frontline Succubus, but I can't buy it this turn, and it's just too much a waste of gold to lock onto it for next turn. King Arthur, not terrible. I guess I'd like to triple this Nocturne right now. A chair could be reasonable, too. 2 additional familiars, another Mirror Fairy. I do kind of think another Mirror Fairy could be the answer as well. Oh, this Good Boy just has so much health. I'm just rolling down for another cup for next turn. Give my companion my stats times 1. Huh. Interesting. Probably lock for Rummage. Alright, let's see if we can do it here. Is Good Boy too strong? Probably. Yeah, Good Boy's too strong. But as long as this doesn't get attacked into the Mirror Fairy, I think we're in a really solid spot. Perfect. Oh yeah, Mirror Fairy's up in 8,000. So we cracked my opponent's revive charge. Corgi went to the moon as well. Some really, really crazy numbers with Zeus's lightning on an upgraded Good Boy. So, love it. Let's roll and see if we can find another pig or another way to scam. After one fight, add a base copy, but after one fight. I can't wait a whole dang fight here. We gotta go. We gotta do it. I'm not gonna buy any of those spells. Because I might want to, like, free roll into a cup or something. Extra life point does nada for me. There's Narcissus, which is not bad. Double the boost, double the boost. I could see... No, I think I want the Corgi in the front line. There's Kiv with Elaine. And I could also frontline Little Mermaid. Just have an additional ranged character is kind of interesting. Okay. Ooh, and here's Core Fusion. So if I skip this treasure, I mean, I want to take this treasure. But if I skip it, I can Core Fusion the Smiling Sprout onto Good Boy, which is way too many stats. Should I just go for the Core Fusion then and not worry about the Nocturne? No, I gotta do it. I'll just skip the treasure. extra hero choice, though. Okay, that's better. That's better than this. Let's cut it and see what we got. First time you reach low HP. Would this work? Would this work? Oh, I gotta go for the revive charge just in case. Wait, last treasure slot? Underlined? Aladdin? Oh gosh, I had to. I had to. So I'm now not caring about this core fusion. Let's just keep rolling. I could upgrade the Corgi. That's not terrible. Maybe that would have been better. Either way, Zeus's lightning with Aladdin is a fantastic way to finish off this video, win or lose, for potentially my 50th crown. Good boy to the absolute moon. They attack into the Echo Fairy, and all of my other cards are going to die. I should have backlined. Oh, it died! It died! The scissors! The scissors killed it! Oh my goodness! Oh wow, that was insane. Those were the perfect scissors. Because otherwise my good boy was not dying and it was going to be my last character alive. But the scissors kill the good boy and kill my opponent, getting me the win, getting me my 50th crown in Fairytale Fables. This was a really fun one. I'm glad I could do something a little bit silly with it. Doubling up on an infinite tier treasure is definitely sweet. For today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.